So now I'm going to move in and look closer at Facebook. If you go to the left-hand side, we see we have a number of reports here that we can dig into further. For today, we're going to look at the referrer report. And this is simply the data that we saw on the overview report, but broken down further. Now, I can do comparative analytics over time. I'm not going to do this today. Next week, I'll get into depth on comparative analytics over time, but know that it's available to you. And then let's get into our refer channels. Very similar to what you see in Google Analytics, a little bit different breakdown, but our top channel is appearing here. I'm going to break it down, and I see that Facebook, sure enough, and Instagram has some performance here. Now, we've already said that Facebook's a mobile-only platform, so I just want to prove it to you really quick. I'm going to go into device type, and I'm going to take out desktop and just look at tablet and phone. And you'll notice something pretty interesting here, that our metrics don't actually change hardly at all. We shouldn't be surprised by this. Maybe we had 80 engagements that came off desktop. What I really want to point out, though, is this low action rate. We only have 4 actions here. Now, actions are simply click to call and form leads. Well, if our goal in our marketing is to drive form leads, we're missing the boat pretty big here, and our action rate is problematic. So we do have good website visits. We have great unique visitor traffic. We have total page views is fine. Service page views, pretty good. Time in site is a problem, but again, we might be going off site for our form conversion. And so my hope is, looking at this dealership, looking at all these metrics, that their goal is to drive traffic to a VDP or an SRP and then send them to a digital retailing tool. So let's look at what they're doing and see if that's the story that we see. So I don't have access to their business account, so I can't see the ads that they're doing for a couple of reasons. One, I don't live in Boston, so their ads aren't going to show up in my feed. And secondly, I just can't see their preview pages with their business accounts. But I can make some assumptions based on what I know of Facebook marketing. And I know most of you on this call do a great job with this. You're sending your inventory to Facebook. That's a great best practice. But if you get into Marketplace, which is this feed that we have right here, the core call to action for Marketplace is to message the dealership through Facebook Messenger. And by the way, that is also the highest converting channel. So this is good. We want this to happen. We certainly want our BDCs to capture these leads and answer these leads as best they can. If you get deeper into the page, you will notice that there is a call to action. Let's see if it loads for me. There it goes. There is a call to action for the vehicle website and the dealership website. Now, what you'll note about the vehicle website is that it's not you. In most cases, in some cases it is, but in most cases it's the vendor that's sending the feed over to Facebook. So in this case, it's Goobagoo. All right, it might be something that you want to be aware of. And then the dealership website is simply going to the home page. Now, why am I interested in this? Well, there's traffic going directly to my VDPs, and I was curious to know if that was my Marketplace ad that was doing it, but it's not. My Marketplace is not sending really anything over to the website. So good to know. So let's look at their profile and what's occurring on their feed, because maybe that's what's sending traffic over to the website. And what I see here is some really good service marketing posts, and chances are in the service posts, they're boosting those posts and sending traffic that way, which is a great best practice. I have no issue with this. So where are they linking to? Well, they have a tire campaign, an alignment campaign going to the scheduled service provider. That's fine. Here we have a Forerunner campaign that's going to their Forerunner inventory campaign. Let's talk more about that in a second. But we have a lot of these fall campaigns that are going through. I noticed one up here at the top for the mail-in rebate. So this actually does not go to their website. So I'm not getting a direct conversion from that. I also noticed one that's going to their Tire Center page. So again, this is Toyota Tire Center. A lot of you have this same setup. And so we have to understand that if I'm driving consumers to this page, I don't get the referral traffic for it or the form lead traffic from it. I have to track it separately. All right. So what's going on with this Forerunner campaign? And I suspect this Forerunner campaign is very similar to what we're doing in the advertising. And so we click on this and we go to their Forerunner inventory page here. Okay, so my hope was that when we get to a page like this, we have something to convert the traffic to a lead. But that's not really what's happening here. So first of all, I don't have any chat box that's entering the picture here. That might be an opportunity. I don't have any digital retailing tool. I've already checked. This is just a form lead. So really the conversion points that I was hoping I'd see with all the traffic that we're getting just aren't there. And what it's telling me is that these ads aren't converting. And so I might be spending a lot of money to drive traffic and not getting any sales off of it. So what are some things that I can do to make these pages convert? And here's where I want to congratulate one of the folks on this call, Christine from Toyota Seattle, who has these kickin' landing pages. So look at this landing page where it's for a Highlander campaign. And so with our marketing campaign, we can do a lease offer right there in Facebook, drive that to this landing page, and then right there we repeat the offer. So as a best practice, make sure that you're driving your traffic to a landing page that has a chance to convert. And then beyond that, you'll see that she has the actual inventory with that offer, in addition to certified inventory alternatives and additional units listed throughout with payments. So a great job here, great best practice. If you're doing this Facebook marketing, then you're redirecting to the page.